Okay guys, so it's October. It's super chilly and cold outside. It's been raining and yucky looking all day, and so I'm just like in my hoodie. It's my hoodie. It says churro eating contest world champ. I don't know if you can even read that. Yes, there it is. Anyways, it's my hoodie from Disneyland, and I love wearing this because it's just chill on a nice evening home alone when I didn't have to work. Life is good. So I've been super inspired by this picture that I first saw, and then I got super stoked when I saw that there was a video about this look. But it's called the 90's Supermodel Makeup, and it's on Maybelline's YouTube channel. Can you see that? I mean, I'll never look like her, but I think that this would be so fun to try. And the palette that she used, I know it was Maybelline. I'm going to try it with the Sahara palette by Alter Ego. This is Alter Ego's dupe of the Biba palette by Natasha Denona, and I do not own that one, but I like every time I go to Sephora, I always look at that palette and I'm always swatching it and I'm always in love with it. I just cannot swallow paying that much money for that palette, so especially when it's like all neutrals. So dun, 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 Alter Ego came to the rescue. So I'm going to try to recreate this look using the Alter Ego Sahara palette and their tips. I'm going to kind of go back and forth on the tutorial and then doing it the way I think I should do it. And we're going to see how it turns out. I haven't done one of these videos where it's like I'm following right along with another tutorial. I just think that this one would be so fun, and like the way that they do the cut crease in this video, I'm just like, why didn't I think of that? That's genius. Genius. So let's go ahead and see if I can look anything like this. I doubt it, but we're gonna try. And like I said, it's October, so I got Bag of Bones Jones right here hanging out with me. What's up, dude? What's up? He's gonna be chilling with us today, and maybe a couple of other videos. We'll see. I got my fall flowers right there. Still got the hot pink in here. It is what it is. Just throwing a little fall Halloween vibes back here. Just like I do. I look a little intense right now because my eyebrows, I did get them microbladed. I got them microbladed a couple of months ago, and then I just recently had my touch up. It was my friend Hula who did it. I will, let's see, she doesn't really have like a website or anything, but I'll link her Instagram down below so you guys can go and see her work and everything. She is here in Utah, and she sat and she took, like, she was meticulous when she did my brows, and like I was very particular. I was like working right along with her on the shape and everything, and so I am very happy with how they turned out. So yeah, that's why I look pretty stark at the moment. But let's go ahead and get started now that that is out of the way. In the video, she doesn't really talk about skin or anything, but she does the base first. So she said it's just like that typical super contoured look that everybody is doing in the Instagram world right now. So I've got a couple of new products that I'm going to try. I'm first going to take the e.l.f. Putty Primer, Poreless Putty Primer. This is supposed to be the Tatcha dupe. And I do really like how this smooths out my skin. I have used this a couple of times. Probably not going to be able to see that. It just didn't do anything to control my oils, but I feel like a supermodel has flawless skin, right? Not like this. Guys, that's part of the reason why I haven't really filmed, is like every single week some new like mountain range pops up on my face. It's especially like right here along my chin. I've had a little on the actual chin, or just my jaw, sorry. This guy's coming up. Yeah, I had one last week right here. You can kind of see a little redness from it still. It was massive. I have not had issues with breaking out like this, like really ever. Like this just isn't my skin, what I'm used to. So I actually have a new, well, I kind of partnered up with a company. I partnered up with a company, and they're gonna help me get my skin back into my normal Allie Ann state where this does not happen. So take a look at this, because hopefully it's gonna go bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm not only super excited to clear up my skin, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be an awesome option for you guys as well. Now I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I'm trying to decide quite how I feel about this. It goes on and it looks flawless and gorgeous. And it holds up, like it doesn't break down or anything, but I do get pretty oily with it. I'm an oily girl, so I'm just gonna lift this in, make it so you guys don't have to look at this for the whole video. See, it's just really pretty. It's matte, which obviously is key for me. I just don't love how it doesn't last as long. Like, it's not, people have been comparing it to Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it's not quite Estee Lauder Double Wear status, you know, it's right below it, but it's not that status. Okay, so since I did say it was like that super contoured look, before I go in with my concealer, I do want to cream contour a little bit. I'm going to take my Anastasia contour stick in the color Contour. I guess that's the color of it. I thought it was like fawn or something like that. Guess not. So I'm just going to map out and contour my face. Look how pretty my new mirror is. I've been wanting to show this for so long. It's the Besame Cosmetics. I actually ordered it a long time ago in the package. I don't know, it got lost. So I wrote that, I'm like, what the frick, where's my mirror? And so they sent me like a whole new one. And I am obsessed with it. Sleeping Beauty is, she's my princess. Like, that's what's up. So, when they launched this collection, I knew I at least had to have the mirror. The palette was pretty expensive, I thought. And since it wasn't like a palette that I saw myself reaching for, like hardly ever, I decided not to get it, and I just did the mirror instead. And I'm so glad that I did. It's just so pretty. It looks just like the classic Sleeping Beauty book that opens up the movie. You know, the old school cartoon. I'm going to move on to my Hula contour stick. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to go like right on top of those areas right there. Just because I feel like it adds a little bit of warmth. Sometimes the Anastasia contour stick can be a little too cool toned, which is like weird for me to even say. I'm going to take my Clarisonic and bust it out. Ooh.
Hello, cheekbones. Where you been? Been hiding under Coca-Cola and I don't really know what else. I don't need a ton of sweets. I really don't. I do like chocolate cake. Here's a chocolate cake by my house. It's called Black Magic. It is black magic. It does magical things to my body and soul. It does, it does. Oof.
Next I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use this new Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer. I know they've had a couple of different versions of this. This is their new one. It's kind of shaped a lot like Shape Tape. Same kind of doe foot applicator as well, where it's nice and big and fat. I don't know how much I like this formula. I definitely don't love it. Like this is the shade that they said was cool toned as well. Look at this, it looks yellow. That does not look cool toned. But I'm giving it a shot, fair shot. I just don't think it competes with my Jouer high coverage liquid concealer. Take my beauty blender. So they do completely finish the base makeup, which I got that. So I'm going to take my Makeup Forever H104 powder, and I'm just going to set all of this into place. I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Matte Powder, and I'm going to take my little beauty blender poof and then just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. Go on your ball, home. Or go on your home ball. Does anybody know that movie? Anybody? If you do, leave a golf ball emoji in the comments. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. Yes, we have hit major pan on this one. So since they do say she is pretty contoured, I'm going to take these two contour powders from Makeup Forever and my NARS Ita brush. And then taking this Morphe M572 brush, I'm gonna go into the lightest shade here. And just contour my nose. Speaking of my brow, girl. No. I want to see your eyebrows. Yeah, no, I literally am sitting here like filming a video right now. So, how funny was that? I just barely told you guys about her. She FaceTimes me to check on the brows. I'm going to take my Tarte Party Blush. They do have a full-size one of this. This came from my birthday kit and I really like it, but I keep telling myself use up the sample or the little one from your birthday thing before you go and buy the whole big one. And then this is the JH04 blush brush. So that's the base. I don't even think I really need to do anything to my brows either, because they're there. They're snatched. I'm gonna go into the YouTube video here. I don't know how to do that fancy schmancy thing where people put the little insert of it, you know, right there. Because I'm still learning all this stuff. I'm self-taught and everything, so everything you see is what I've taught myself. I have no professional skills in the filming department, so let's get that one clear. So I'm just gonna watch it and then we'll dive in. Okay, so she's taking a black liner to start out with, and she's lining just the upper.
Just as I always love to do, just line the top of the lash line. And you can see that just gives...
Okay, she just lines the upper, and I'm guessing she's doing it before any other eyeshadow so she doesn't go in and mess it up. So I have this one that I actually really like. It's by Sleek Makeup, and it's their Intense Waterline. So it's made just for the waterline. I'm gonna pop this on. And I actually really like this step. And just placing it on the upper lash line, I just always forget to actually do it, so.
We'll just keep looking from there. And we just put that on the lash line, and I'm just smiling.
Interesting. So she put it on the upper part of the lash line as well, and then she blended it out with the pencil. So she did it this way, so of course she wouldn't mess up the eyeshadow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on my upper lashes, and she kind of wings it out a little. And I'm just gonna take this Morphe 326 brush. So, feeling a little thick. Maybe it's just because I have no eyeshadow on yet. Zoom in. So she actually takes a brown pencil, and then she draws it on her hand like this. It's so weird. I kind of don't have a ton of faith that I'm going to be able to do this. She says she does this to shape her cut creases.
And then into the nose. But you want to do that when there's almost nothing left on.
Okay, I'm going to use my ColourPop pencil in the color Mr. Bing. It's their cream gel eyeliner. It's the one that Kathleen Lights made. I don't know if they still sell it or not. But it's kind of more of like a reddish color. So she takes the brush and she dabs it like this. I almost did this. There's no reason to do that. Oh, this is so weird. But it's working. Okay. You learn something new every day, folks. And she takes it, and it goes, instead of like curving down like this with the eye, like the shape of my eye, she gets it to about this point, and it kind of just goes straight. What are your guys' like favorite things to do around Halloween time? Like, is there... So when I'm going right here, I'm kind of matching it up to that nose contour line. Interesting. Always open to new techniques. I'm always curious to see how they work out. Okay, so next she takes a Q-tip that's shaped like this and takes some makeup remover on it. Okay, so then she takes this with the makeup remover on it, and she creates a sharp edge, but it's like weird. It continues on with like that straight shape. I just always start thinking, well, now my concealer's gone on my lid. And so yeah, she said like mauvey browns, which I feel like this is this palette, to a T, my Mauve browns. She takes a brush. It's kind of like a little smaller in shape. I'm going to take my Morphe 330. And she takes a color that kind of looks like this camel color right here. And then she sweeps it on here and then down into, like on the crease and on the outer edge. Okay, and then she goes in with an even lighter shade on the outside. I'm gonna take Savannah right here. I feel like I kind of lost that line. She then goes in with like just a touch of concealer. So I'm gonna take my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and then you go in and you really intensify this line. Okay, so the next step that she does after doing the concealer is she goes in and does more eyeliner. I actually don't want to do that. I actually want to switch it up just a little bit. I'm going to go in with Sands right here. But when she goes in with that eyeliner, it's kind of a deeper, kind of reddish shade. So I'm going to take Sierra and Fox here. Oh, Sierra and Fox. I'm going to use it to kind of blend in and build up the outer V situation. Now I'm going to go in with a little more of the dark liner, the black liner. Okay, so then what she does is she goes in with a black liquid liner just to emphasize that line. What's that? Guys, if I told you my house is haunted, I think I've mentioned it before, but it's the spooky season, so I can mention it again. Just heard a weird noise. Kind of sounded a little bit like a growl, I'm not gonna lie. Lady heard it too. She's like sitting right here with me. She's like, I heard something. After they do the liquid liner, they go in and then do the lashes. I will be applying my Milk Kush mascara. This is the waterproof one. I'm gonna go in with my favorite lashes at the moment. They're by Be Perfect. And they are the Brittany Bear lashes called Verified. They're so pretty. I've never gotten compliments on my lashes before, really. I mean, everybody's always said my lashes look good and whatnot, but I have people specifically saying, who does your lashes? Please let me know. I'm like, Be Perfect does. Now she's going on the lower lash line. I'm going to take a mix of Camel and Canyon here. Oh, that was freaking creepy. I don't know if that translated onto the camera. I know, that was weird, huh, baby girl? It sounded like there was like ceremonial drumming outside, and then a firework or two went off, and then this drumming continued for a second, and then now it's completely gone. I don't know, weird stuff happens around Halloween, that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna take Savannah. It looks like she starts out with like a lighter lip liner. So for the lighter one, I'm gonna go in with MAC Subculture, and she overlays her lips. That is a skill that I don't really have. And then she goes on top of it with a darker shade. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Muse lip liner. With what? I gotta process that. She takes her concealer brush, which I did not use a concealer brush, and she dabs over top of it. So I'm gonna go and try it. What? Interesting. They're going in with Beige Babe, but I don't have that one. I have Baddest Beige. I think the difference is this one's kind of like more of a cream and that one's more of a matte. But you know. What? The secrets, the things, they just keep coming out. She takes kind of a grayish eyeshadow, which the closest one, I guess, in this palette, it's just light gray. It's called Clay. And she just goes over the side of it. How interesting. Okay, I actually like it. It added like that little extra bit of dimension. Last little detail. She's got a mole right there. So, I mean, I think this is a it's a Halloween 90s supermodel makeup tutorial. So, I mean, this is like Cindy Crawford-esque. So, I'm just gonna take that Mr. Being. Okay, what do you guys think? 90s supermodel glam? I mean, for my first time attempting this type of a look, I actually really do like it. Does it go with a sweatshirt hoodie? Probably not, but we're just having fun here. I mean, I love an all matte look like this. Love it, but I also love like a little shimmer right there as well. Actually, let's just have fun. We're here. I'm gonna take my JH42 and the color Jewel. I think this is the one thing I would have done different. And I'm gonna take this just right there along the top of that cut crease. Yep, that's what I would have done. And it adds just right there at the top, having the shimmer. And then it's still matte on the lower half. I mean, you could rock this for Halloween if you wanted to. If you wanted to be like ultra glam. I would rock this any day though. So like, maybe you'll see me wearing something like this in the future. Okay, so that's it for this look using the Alter Ego Sahara palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on the 90s supermodel makeup look from Maybelline. Yeah, I'm digging it. I love these tones. I feel like they're totally in right now. Like 90s. I feel like 90s is obviously the new 80s. Like back when I was in college, it was all about the 80s parties. Now it's all about the 90s parties, and it's like, wait, what? When did that happen? Did I get that old? Guess so. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, give it a big ol' thumbs up. Leave any comments, requests, questions, anything down below. I love to talk to you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Say hi to everybody. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Sweet girl had a nice baffle. It was not nice, Mom. Not nice. I still love you, though. Cheers. Oh, you farted. You farted. You're gassy, girl. I'm gonna go potty. You haven't eaten too many good treats. Your treats are just so good. You cannot, it's just so good. I'm gonna love them. Oh. Bad girl. World champ. World champ. Double fisting them churros.